Leah, this is Greg Hadley with the State. I was just curious. It seemed like very early on today you made a point of being aggressive and dominant inside. Was that something Coach stressed coming in that you needed to do?
Yeah, over the time when we were prepping, she just told us to be aggressive and we need to occupy their post and just post up every time.
David, go ahead.
Hey, Aliyah, it's David Cloninger from the Charleston Post and Courier back home. Kind of in that same vein, you got 2 fouls on Taylor Jones very early. Was that a focus for you to try to go in on her and make her foul you and get her out?
Yes, 100%. That was definitely something that we talked about, just getting her into foul trouble, actually getting their bigs in foul trouble so that we don't have to worry about them the whole game.
Joe, go ahead.
Joe Gorcho, WIS-TV, Columbia, South Carolina. Congrats on the win, Aliyah. Obviously, that first quarter felt like a feeling out process for you guys. What did you talk about in that second quarter to kind of establish the tone for the rest of the game?
We just wanted to just continue to move the ball. We just need to kind of slow it down sometimes. We were moving really fast, but just keep pushing the ball in transition, but making sure we're executing and continuing to keep up our defense intensity.
Mitch?
Aliyah, Mitch Brown, Watch Fox, Columbia, South Carolina. You guys this season have had a knack for what Coach Staley says, taking a little bit to get warmed up. She says you guys, she wants you to square up early on, but what is it about the second quarter that makes you guys able to just really turn it on then and really figure things out?
I just think we just keep pushing. We don't ever kind of stop attacking them. We just keep pushing no matter who it is, just trying to get the ball up the floor, taking good shots, and just making sure we get stops on the defensive end.
Cam?
Hey, Aliyah, this is Cam Gaskins with ABC Columbia. You've talked, especially in this tournament, about how much responsibility you're putting on yourself to be kind of the engine that makes this team run. So how encouraging was it to see that 14-2 run at the end of the half with you on the bench for most of it, to see your team really separate without you on the court? That
was so exciting. We had the bench turned. I'll tell you that, okay? We were going crazy. So, I mean, I was just really excited. I think everyone who was on the court did a great job pushing the ball. They were talking on defense, getting steals, and just executing how we want to play.
Chief?
Hi, Aliyah. Congratulations on making the Sweet 16. Talk about the second and third quarters. Obviously, it was a slim lead, and then the second and third quarters, your defense just really took over the game. You outscored them 39-16 in the second and third quarters and really, knocked them out in the third quarter. Just talk about that coming out of the locker room in the second half and delivering that knockout blow.
Yeah, when we got in the locker room, we just talked about we needed to come out in the third quarter with energy, and we just need to be able to execute because we knew that they were coming. They're going to try and probably knock some threes down, so we knew that we had to hit first so that we're not back in a hole.
Dick?
Aliyah, Dick Cox with Lindy Sports and Cox Sports Broadcasting. Can you talk a little bit about second half? You look so much more as a team patient on offense and spread them out, controlling the tempo. And plus, two, did you ask Bree Bill, would she ever give you a chance to get a rebound in the second half too?
I think coming in, we were just executing. We were playing our game. We weren't letting them speed us up. And honestly, that's my bad. I probably should have gotten a rebound a little bit more. But Bree was killing it. I mean, look at her shine.
Christy
Reekin from the Associated Press. To build on that, I know y'all have out-rebounded every team you've played this season, but what does it mean to be at this level of the tournament and out-rebound your opponent by 18?
Coach always talks to us about dominating the boards. That's something that we talk about before every game, and so I just think we do a great job of everybody crashing and just trying to give us more opportunities.
Greg?
Also going off of that, when you look at what Bree and Victoria were able to do tonight, maybe not a ton of points, but how important were the other things that they were doing? Rebounding, blocking the shots, all that kind of stuff.
It was so important. They had great box outs, they had great steals, and that allowed us to go in transition and just get great opportunities. So, some things might not show up on the stat sheet, but we see what they've been doing all game.
Michael.
Hey, Aliyah, when you have a coach like Don Staley who speaks out, a lot about social issues and, injustices and things like that, what confidence does that give you as a player, to be vocal about those issues as well?
I mean, it gives me a lot of confidence because it allows me to see that no matter who you are, you can just talk about how you feel and what you think should be done, and you don't have to shy away from anything because you are goated.
Joe?
Leah, Joe Gorcho again from WIS TV. You mentioned it a little bit just now about Bree. How would you describe her attitude? She seems to really embrace her role. She's not worried about her numbers. And how does that really positively impact the team with the way she plays, not worrying about her own stat?
I mean, you just said it right there, embracing her role. I think that plays an important part because Bree's a great defender. Bree does all the little things. She boxes out, she gets the rebounds, she helps us to push, and we're able to take advantage of her when smaller guards are on her. I mean, she does everything we need her to do, and I'm just really proud of her for that.
Elise?
Hi, Aliyah. This is Elise here with Sports and Sports Culture Media. So just talk about the challenges you faced today in this game as y'all got off to a pretty slow start, but y'all started to pick it up in the second quarter. So just talk about like I said, the challenges that you faced during this game.
I mean, I would say at the beginning of the game, the ball movement was kind of slow, and we were kind of just looking around, but I mean, we fixed that and we got it moving, and I think that helped us. But I mean, I would say that's really our only thing.
Keith, go ahead.
Aliyah, Keith Allsep, 24/7 Sports. I want to ask you this time about your partners in the post. What was it like sitting on the bench in that 14-2 run, watching the LA doing work and Victoria Saxton with 5 block shots tonight?
I mean, they were killing. They were killing it. I was just cheering them on. I was cheering them on. They had all my energy. And V with her blocking, I mean, dang. She was really doing that out there. And Tish, she was finishing really well and just being a presence on the defensive end.
All right, we'll go to Eric.
Yeah, hi, Eric Boynton with the Spartanburg Herald Journal. What was kind of the main key for you guys as far as really shutting down their three-point shooting? They're the leading the nation at 40%. You guys held them, I think, to 18% tonight. What was kind of the main key there defensively?
We knew that they were a great three-point shooting team. Coaches talked to us about contesting every shot. No matter if you think you're late, contest. And we got to chase them off everything. She also said rather them 2 us than 3 us, and so that's what we tried to do.
All right, now we'll go to Josh.
Joshua Louder, Television Network, Tallahassee, Florida. Aliyah, how important was it just to hold their stars in check for tonight's game?
It was very important because they are very productive, and so we had to limit their production and play them aggressively for 40 minutes.
All right, Aliyah, thank you for your time, and good luck in the next round.
Thank you.